From this Dutch New Guinea base, a short while ago under Jap domination, but now a stronghold of the Allies, a mighty invasion fleet assembles. Its task, to liberate more peoples of the Japanese-occupied islands. Hollandia, Wakdi, Biak, Morotai have been freed. Now Allied forces are going north, bypassing, driving back, annihilating the Japanese invaders. Beaches are jammed with the sinews of war, guns, tanks, ammunition, rations. There is a place for everything despite this apparent confusion. Tractors wrestle with big howitzers, soon to pound Jap pillboxes. Trucks are piled high. Troops with full battle packs arrive and await embarkation. An army masses for assault. It's a 24 hours a day job. Sweating, grimy GIs have to sleep when and where they can. LSTs, America's outstanding contribution to amphibious warfare, have carried thousands of tons of mechanized fighting units. Tanks and trucks waddle ponderously up the ramp, assisted by snorting bulldozers, another peaceful weapon without which no landing could be accomplished. Loading wire mesh for boggy roads and faulty airstrips is heavy work. A super traffic cop is this Australian naval officer. He is the beach master who controls the movements of the hundreds of ships in the bay. So it's all aboard. Monotonous wait ends as these tough infanteers shoulder their gear and head for the landing craft. MacArthur's liberating army ready to strike again, going north. There's always a sergeant on the job, and here he checks each man off the beach. For hours and days, the vast loading program goes on. Boat after boat loads swiftly and moves out to its parent ship. It is split-second timing, and there is no excuse for tardiness. These men had their baptism of fire long since. Now they are treading New Guinea soil for the last time. The war is going north. Troops scale the scrambling nets. It's a tough job, but they've been trained to it for many weeks. Swaying nets and uncertain footholds make it all the tougher. The top and a firm deck at last. The start of the big adventure for some of these gallant lads, the last. Here are Australian warships, American and Dutch. In the coming days and nights, General MacArthur's vast armada will forge on. On the high seas, already into Jap-infested waters. Good convoy weather, but good for Jap subs and bombers too. Vigilance cannot be relaxed for a second. Skies are swept by keen-eyed spotters, while the tricky business of navigation goes on. Guns are manned and ready for anything. The Royal Australian Navy has a reputation for toughness. Preparing for back-breaking days ahead, brawny instructors take vigorous PT classes. You can always buy a fight, enthusiastic but friendly. Then back to the serious business on hand, briefing the assault wave commanders, telling them where they will hit the beaches and what opposition they can expect. Fighting men want rest and sleep. The cool evening breeze of the tropics seems to blow away all thoughts of war. Convoy going north. over the limitless expanse of deep blue ocean, each turn of thousands of propellers taking this huge striking force closer to its goal. There can be no hesitation now, no turning back. The course lies northwards. So another day and another going north. 5 days out, D-Day. There is the objective seen dimly in the grey dawn light. Commodore John Collins, commander of the Australian Naval Squadron, in his place on the bridge of the Australia. It's action stations now. There are nips about. Signals are flashed. Men and guns are at instant readiness. Now the cruisers race into battle positions. It's 8 hours minus 50 minutes. The opening salvo. Big guns issue the challenge. The shore is being mercilessly pounded. There go the Hellcats, American Navy fighters, roaring out to meet the Zeros. Anything can happen now. And there's a Zero. He got through. See how he weaves and dodges to avoid the terrific flak. They're throwing everything at him. And they get him. There he goes, trailing smoke from a blazing engine, crazily falling to his death. The bombardment goes on. Jap shore pillboxes are getting hell. Once ashore, the troops will be on their own, but confident in the knowledge that the Navy has laid down a murderous barrage. Now the transports move in. Anchors down. Landing craft hit the water. Men go aboard. Down they go, laden for battle. Among the tin hats of the American assault troops, you can see the battle bowlers of the Australian Navy coxswains. As each landing craft loads, it pulls away to take station. The first wave is ready. The flotilla commander gives the signal, and there they go. It's HR minus 1 minute. They race on. HR, first troops ashore. The landing has been made. The convoy has done its job. And so our convoys go out over the wide sea. More convoys and more. The only link with those forward troops thousands of miles from base. Convoys for new assaults, new landings, until the last seaborne invasion brings victory and final liberation. And the ships bring home our men.